N5 section 12. So this is just a wee bit more of a detailed look at quadratic curves with completed squares and some other features. So let's look at a couple of these and what might be asked. So y equals x plus 5 all squared plus 7. So we're going to look for three things here. The basic shape of the curve, its nature, it's the first thing. The second thing, its turning point. And the third thing is the equation of the axis symmetry. So it's all pretty easy. Positive x squared means it's a U-shaped parabola. Alright. Now from there, the turning point, change the sign of that. Don't change the sign of that, that'll give me my turning point. Now the axis of symmetry, I can mark that with a dotted line. There's that symmetry there, it's a vertical line. Now the axis of symmetry is always just x equals a value, and the value is just the x coordinate. Just remember that, x equals -5, and we'll repeat this a couple of times. Okay, now think about how repetitive this question is. So this time y equals x minus 3 all squared minus 5. It's a positive x squared if I expand it out, so it's a U-shaped parabola. Turning point, change the sign of that, don't change the sign of that. That's 3 minus 5. The equation of the axis of symmetry, well, the axis of symmetry is a vertical line. Its equation is just x equals a number, it's the x coordinate there, it's x equals 3. Okay, another one. This time let's go for y equals x plus 1 all squared minus 2. Expand it open, its nature. Basic shape, its nature is U-shaped because it's a positive x squared if I expand it out. Turning point, change the sign of that, don't change the sign of that, -1, -2. The axis of symmetry is that vertical line, it's just x equals a number, and it's x equals the x coordinate there, x equals -1. Okay, next one, y equals minus bracket x plus 7 all squared plus 3. Now crucially, if we expand this one out, there's a minus at the front, that will give me a minus x squared. So it's an inverted parabola. The turning point, change the sign of that, don't change the sign of that, -7, 3. The axis of symmetry is this vertical line, x equals -7. Okay, let's try one more. Y equals minus bracket x minus 2 all squared minus 1. So the minus here, if I open that up, that gives me an inverted parabola. Turning point, change the sign of that, don't change the sign of that, 2 minus 1. Axis of symmetry is the vertical line there, and that's x equals, check your x coordinate, x equals 2 is your equation of the axis of symmetry.